Welcome to FreeSpiritTarot for your daily collective. This is a timeless reading. If you're new, like the video. If you're new, subscribe. If you're new, hit the bell to be notified for more videos I do here in the future. My videos incorporate natural sounds and visuals. If you see anything or hear anything, it might resonate to your reading. It could be as if someone talks to me, or someone walks by, or you hear birds, or you hear cars or planes, etc. We follow the 7-day planetary system for all my spreads, starting off with Moon. Represents Monday, it's the first card in the spread, how you're feeling. Mars, Tuesday, the second card in your spread, how you're pushing out the energy that you're feeling, how you're going about the situation. Third card, Mercury, Tuesday, how you're manifesting situations within the spread, what you're thinking about, and how you're being creative, the third card. And then Jupiter, we expand into the future with Jupiter, Thursday, the fourth card, where you're gaining wisdom and knowledge on what is growing into the potential future of this reading, you know. The fifth card, Venus, a blast from the past, partner of interest, who you're dealing with mostly, you know. I recently laughed with a friend on this card the other day. But Venus, partner of interest, how you're relating and compromising with partner of interest, and sort of how they're basically doing the same with you, and the past energy that affected how you're feeling now in the Moon position. Then we find our way into Saturn, Saturday, the sixth card. This is where you need to restrict certain things to have better karmic cycles. Also put more time, energy, and effort into, and get to the nitty-gritty of certain situations to have better karmic cycles for the future. And at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, the sun. And the sun is how you'll be seen and shining and vibrating at the end of the journey of this reading, okay? The totality of the situation. Let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to pull emanations, aka heaven or hell, and we're going to pull heaven until we get hell, all right? Clarify the spread today with Strider. You better believe it. At the end, we'll get a number card, color card, planetary card, flux card, and a vocabulary card. You better believe it, baby. Let's dance. All right, so what do we have for the collective? This is a timeless reading for the collective. What do we have for the collective? Moon, Mars. Ooh, Mars is a little jumpy. Jupiter, Mercury, Jupiter, baby. Venus, Saturn, the sun. Sun, moon, rising. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it, guys. So the first card is Heaven, Israel, Angel of Song. And you've already understood why you've been listening to that song. And you know why they're saying what they're saying. And why energies are moving a certain way as you're listening to the music of life. The music of life has been speaking to you and has been giving you warnings of your future and what you need to take heed of. And you understand what's going on. You're understanding now how the universe is speaking to you clear. As an angel is tuning in your ears to what is necessary for the future. We have Heaven again, Semikill, Angel of Vengeance, and you feel that a wrongdoing or something that was unjustful now needs to be taken care of, and you're actively seeking out to do something to receive your vengeance towards another, or a situation that possibly requires, or not requires, but has a few people in it. But the vengeance must be righteously done or justfully done, because it cuts both ways. As you do to another, it will be done to you. But if you're doing something that should be done to another, it should hopefully balance out for you. You feel me? Like someone ate my cereal, so you eat their cereal. So it's vengeance, but it's like, you know, it's like that you know what's there, that energy's there. All right. Next card we have Linfield, Heaven, Angel of Night. And so you're dancing through the night. You're moving about your day, getting the attention from others, and being the life of a lot of different environments and atmospheres as you communicate your version of life now. And your crescent moon shines within as it is filling up like I guess the waxing to the full or the gaibus, I'm not sure, but the crescent moon is filling up as you're floating through life. And your walk and your movement is lighter and much more gracefully at ease. We have heaven again. Ooh, I haven't had this one in a while. Shangeli. Yes, Shangel. Sheligal, I believe. Angel of Snow. And this hardship that you're dealing with seems to not be such a burden on your chest or weighing you down, as there's something there, an entity, an angel, putting that positive energy around your winter moment, allowing you to feel good about yourself and float through and walk on hard, heavy waters like it was easy. Kashil, angel of punishment. And now you know that there is something protecting you, your word, what you said you would do, and that you will do it. Only you need to uphold your word for what you told them, for what you have told them, and the plans that you have made, and the orders that you said you would take on, or not the orders, but the task that you said you would take on as you're helping the group or helping a significant other. Right? This angel is here because karma and destiny need you to fulfill these roles. As if you don't fulfill them, the punishment will come swiftly towards you. Also as well, if there is anyone that is actively trying to do wrong to you, then karma will do their justice 10 times gracefully. And now we have hell, hide. And submitting to the process is not easy, but when you feel all the energies around you and fully embrace what's going on, you start to realize what you can truly gain out of your situation if you just try. Underlining energy is heaven, Estubus, in the reverse angel of divinations, and paying attention to the signs of the world, and understanding why you're seeing certain numbers and certain signals, signs, colors, vibrations that you're feeling, knowing that even though they're uncomfortable because it's moving you toward, even though it's uncomfortable because it's something you normally don't do, or something that you haven't done in a while, you realize that the actions you're taking now, based upon these signs that you're seeing, is what's helping you move forward in the future, in the direction that you want to go. If this resonates, like the video. If this resonates, subscribe. If this resonates, hit the bell to be notified for more videos that I do in the future. Let's get right into it. Let's get 5 shuffles for the collective. Glad you're here at Free Spirit Tarot. I'm feeling so good. Uranus has went direct, and so have I. I am a Taurus sun, just to let you know. Let's get ooh, I dropped my cards. All that talking I was doing. I'm almost finished picking them up. I do apologize, guys. I got one more card to pick up. All right. Anyway, Uranus went direct, and so stuff like this is happening. I'm dropping cards. 2. 3. I'm feeling pretty decent today. It's not bad outside. Hopefully you guys are feeling pretty good. 4. Make sure you breathe. Get some good fresh air in. What do we have for the collective? This is a timeless reading. Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, the Sun. Sun, Moon, rising. The birds are singing for me today. I don't know if they sing for you, but they sing for me. They'll sing for you if you feed them enough. All right, let's go. So for the first card we have, for the moon position, we have the 9 of Cups in the reverse. Hopefully my cards don't blow everywhere. So the 9 of Cups in moon position, let's see what we have for the Mars position. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Mars position, we have the 2 of Wands in the reverse. Let's see what we have for Mercury. I'm going to take the one that fell out. Usually I don't. We have the 2 of Cups. Wow. Two of Cups for Mercury position. Guess that wanted to come out. What do we have for Jupiter position? Ooh, the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, beautiful girl. Beautiful. We have 2 9s and 2 2s. Yes, we do. Let's see what we have for Venus. Venus, we have the 8 of Swords. Let's see what we have for Saturn. Saturn position, we have the 9 of Wands. So we have 2 9s. We have 3 9s. Wow. 2 2s, 1 8. And let's see what we have for the Sun. All right. Wow, we have 3 9s. If we get a 4th 9, I'm going to be going crazy. I'm dropping cards a lot. Here we go. What do we have for the Sun right here? For the Sun, we have the Hangman in the reverse. Yep, the Hangman in the reverse. Underlining energy is the 4 of Swords. Right under that is the Knight of Wands. Last card I'll pull is the 5 of Wands. And so after confrontation, when you yelled at a few people and rose your voice to the occasion of how you felt, you know, because you're really working on projects and you're really taking action moving forward. You're getting in the car and you're riding through. You might even have a horse that you get on if you're in the country, and you ride off to the store, you ride off to your friends and you go play or get things done, or how you feel, whatever it is you want to be harmonious in. You realize that you're really busy, keeping yourself active, and your mentality is just moving and moving and moving. And so it's just a lot of movement in the mind. There's not really a lot of rest going on because you're really active and busy at this time. Really busy moving, talking, communicating, really getting into your work a lot. Unfulfillment is here. Moon position, 9 of Cups in the reverse. Really feeling as though that your spirituality might have taken the hit, and you're not really resonating with the things in your surroundings as deeply as you used to be. And so, you know, certain jewels and necklaces and pieces of clothes that you wear don't feel as though they're resonating or vibrating as high as they used to. Or certain people that you're connecting with personally to yourself isn't really doing much for you, and you're feeling like you're not there. Possibly, you know. Could be getting into things that aren't really fulfilling you. You might be indulging into some foods and they feel good at the moment, but the instant gratification is only instant and it's not lasting, and so you're not feeling fulfilled. With the 2 of Wands, you're being seen as someone who is not going down the right path as far as where you want to go. And you probably express that you're putting more energy into your business, typing up and writing down things and setting goals, and then doing quite the opposite, or allowing someone who knows what you're doing to sort of put you on the wrong path and show that their world is better than yours. And so you're being seen as someone who is being overran by another passionate source in your vicinity, and the unfulfillment that you're feeling within because of the things that are instant gratification like are not really doing it for you, or what's resonating usually around you or that resonates within your heart space isn't really connecting spiritually on a deep level for you as it usually does. And with the 2 of Wands, you're sort of actively working towards what is blocking you from moving forward. The obstacles, possibly, or I wouldn't say obstacles, but I would say working on trying to make a choice, trying to choose between 2 passions. You know, I want to work on this, and I want to work on that. It could be somebody there's really holding you back with how they feel. You know, help me do this, work with me this, come to the store with me. You know, hey, play the game with me. You know, watch the show with me. But it's not really in your path, and you're actively working on that. You know, I kind of don't want to do that right now. I want to really remove myself, or kind of shift myself back into my perspective or my vision. You know, I want to actively work on my vision because of the fulfillment isn't there. With the 2 of Cups, you're manifesting in a deep connection between somebody, really seeing eye to eye and connecting with this person. You might be manifesting in a scenario where you guys come together and you really get intimate. Could be some kissing going on there, really diving deep, feeling deeply about how this person feels, and then understanding how you're feeling. And so these situations you're very much manifesting. You're being very creative at this time, when it comes to you not being fulfilled. Really finding ways to connect deeply with the person so that way you can be fulfilled. So fulfillment wants to come in. You manifest in situations where you're able to connect deeply one-on-one with a person. Really express, hey, I liked it when we were sitting down at this restaurant and we were really chatting it up. And so you manifested situations like this. You called them and you guys had like video chat and you're really sitting back and just enjoying yourself. And with the Nine of Cups, you might be splurging in some old things, but really thinking about someone that could really fulfill you or turn things around for you, bringing that spiritualness back into your life, the rejuvenation of spirituality. You're very busy, so the mindset is moving and moving and moving, so you might not be resting enough to even understand the situation to begin with. You have the Nine of Pentacles, Jupiter position. And you're learning a lot about how you're really stable in your life and you're grounded internally, outside, as the inside of you. Your body is healthier, more than usual than you think. Your mind is thinking clearly. The things that you have and possess, even though the spirituality behind these things don't seem to be there at the moment, or you feel connected to those things that you indulge into or really get into to be fulfilled. The Nine of Pentacles here, Jupiter position, is really expanding your wisdom on how you're actually flourishing personally within yourself, and that what you have around you and all the items and things and people that you can communicate with are really something that grounds your spirit and is really getting you into a rich life, not just physically, but it is getting into a spiritual sense, spiritual within the physical things. So as the things around you don't seem to be that, you're learning how they are. And so you're really molding yourself into a really beautiful, luxurious person, where you're kind of getting back into a nicer character for yourself, treating yourself to things that you like to do, but being a little bit more dynamic to showcase what you have and how grounded you are. With the Nine of Pentacles here, and you're looking better and better and better as time goes on. You start to look really fantastic, and the new shoes you bought, you're trying them on, you got a nice fit. The dress, the sweatpants, the leggings, the colorful leggings, the nice tight shirt, or the loose V-neck, anything that you're wearing, you're starting to grow and expand on those things, and the money is flowing in even better. In fact, the money is more consistent as you're gaining more wisdom and knowing why you're really more in a rich life, so the life that you have is a lot more rich than usual, and the mission or the objective is more so submitting to what's going on around you, so you can really feel out things that are happening, gaining as much as you can from the situation. And that wisdom you're going to gain is really feeling the situation and knowing I'm really abundant within, because people can feel my energy, and as they communicate and talk to me and we connect, they get better, and things like that start to happen. And so as you're working actively on what's not moving in your way and on your path, right, the wisdom is coming in. I'm more abundant than I think. I'm more confident. I've attained a level of achievement within my personal stability and my finances and who I am as an individual. I can look glorious, and you're manifesting in a connection as you are feeling or as you're learning this about yourself, even to a higher level. It's like when you're gaining the wisdom of knowing who you were, you sort of rise up into an even higher state, obtaining a higher level of richness in life, really actively working on what is not moving in your direction and not getting you to the higher level, the higher state that you want to be in, with the Two of Wands. And so the connection comes in. I feel like there's a connection you're manifesting in, definitely manifesting in a partner. And this person is definitely going to give you more wisdom on how abundant you are. They're going to make you feel really good about yourself, as they say, I really like how you do certain things. When you came in the room, you just changed the atmosphere. It was very positive. You challenged things. You really got things creative, You brought in new ideas. And now we start working on new projects as a team and also together. You have the Eight of Swords. You really want to work on what's keeping your mind stuck on the wrong thing, the things that are fearful in your life. With the Nine of Cups in reverse, a lot of things aren't fruitful around you currently, and that's cool. But with the Eight of Swords, you're actively wanting to know why your mind is stuck on things that's not getting you outside of the box. And you might be in the same routine and pattern, every day you get up and you eat the same bowl of cereal, or you do the same type of breakfast style. You just warm up the same thing, and that's not really doing it for you. You might need to go ahead and cook something, or you might need to get up and start drink a tea and don't eat nothing until like maybe later on in the day, you know? The same shows, or what do you have on Instagram that you're watching, or social medias and people that you interact with that's not really expanding in their mindset. And so the fear of you being stuck in something or stagnant mentally, you know, because it's almost like you might have attained a level of fear as far as being stuck in something mentally. And it's the busyness. You're very busy, you're moving too fast, you're not resting and contemplating and thinking, not taking time to get a break within your circumstances. With the Eight of Swords here. And, you know, you might be thinking too hard on the connection. I feel as though, think about the person a little bit, focus on you, focus on expanding your mind, being more broad, communicating with more people, and getting newness in your life will probably be the best thing here. With the Eight of Wands, I feel as though whoever it is putting you down as you're trying to actively work on your goals and actually walk in new directions within your life would help you obtain your goals and get out of a mindset that's not good. Partner of interest is definitely only thinking about you at this time, knowing that you're not fulfilled and not seeing anything past you. They're not able to expand their horizons in their life at this time. They're just really stuck on what's been going on between you and them. There could be some communications that are just really the same. You know, not getting over some arguments, or not necessarily arguments, some disagreements that have happened between you and them. You might have drunk something in the refrigerator. You might have said something and they might have took it the wrong way, and now they're stuck on that. You might have went out, did something. It could have been a miscommunication, or basically over time, as you have built a connection or have grown your spirituality, and you started to wear different things. You started to have your posture started to grow. You know, your movements, your style of actively going towards things. You know, have evolved, and this person is really on you. They can't do nothing, but they're only thinking of you at this time. They're just really wrapped around you, and that's just what that is right here with the Eight of Swords. You have the Nine of Wands, Saturn position, and this is really talking about restricting yourself from trying to burn out your energy completely in a situation, trying to make a last attempt or a final strike in something, burning out all your energy. You want to gain as much wisdom and knowledge in the situation as possible, you know, and as you're submitting to the process, you want to gain as much wisdom and knowledge as possible. I don't know what that noise was. You want to work harder and harder on learning and researching and feeling experiences for what they are. As energy comes in from people and they want to express how they feel, you guard yourself, but you listen, you take heed, and you gain wisdom on how to advance further, you know, advance farther, stronger, how you can take a step forward, literally, but with better persistence. But the word I wanted to say was, you know, it's not courage, but courage is basically the word. But I'd say confidence, gaining more confidence, allowing yourself to overcome situations. You know, putting something down, say, you know what, I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to what I was doing. Being straight up and communicating, gaining the wisdom and understanding how to do it by submitting to the process. And submitting to what it is you're working through, which is not really being supported in your goals and being taken off task, but finding a way to choose you and move forward, and working hard, gaining the wisdom to do so, instead of trying to burn yourself out, pushing yourself forward too fast, trying to attempt in one last attempt that could possibly ruin everything. All right? At the end of the day, we have the Hangman in the reverse, and this is you feeling though you need to make a sacrifice, and at the end it's like you had to make a sacrifice. There's some sacrifice that comes from this. There's some type of sacrifice that you might feel like you had to make for the sake of spirituality. You might have had to throw some things away that did not serve you, get some things out of your atmosphere, you know, and sort of put you in a standstill of not knowing where to go. But that only stirs up new energies of moving you in the direction that you want to go in. And the fulfillment, of course, is not there, but you're actively working on it. With the Nine of Pentacles, really learning yourself of how significantly rich you are. Because when you look at yourself in the mirror, right, more and more you'll realize, you know what? As you're thinking about all the cups that you've had, but you're not really possibly feeling fulfilled, you look at it and say, you know what? I've gone through a lot, and I've dealt with many situations where I've dealt with many people, many environments, and many different atmospheres where I had to step up, and people might have not even known it. And this is why I'm rich, because my spiritual nature is glorious. And so then I go back into the mirror, and I can look at myself, and I can smile. You know what I'm saying? And I can say, you know what? Cool. I got more than I need. In fact, I got everything I need. I got everything I need. And so that sacrifice is only going to put you at the point of growing more. Let's go ahead and get a color card, all right? I'm dropping all cards today. We got black, all right? So black is the color of this reading. Let's get a number card for this reading. And so the number card we have is 16. All right. So 16 breaking down to a 7. So there's a seed. There's some type of potential that's going to allow you to regain control, and this is going to give you more confidence. All right. Let's go ahead and get a planetary card. We're going to jump straight into a flux card. All right. So we have Europia. All right. So we have Europia. Europia is a satellite of Jupiter. It's smaller than the moon. It is believed that the global ocean exists above the rocky sea. Europia is the second Jupiter. So I feel like you need to really focus on expanding your wisdom on how rich you are. You're really understanding why you're in this rich life and how you've become this, because it's there. You might not be seeing it, but it's expanding whether you like it or not, whether you know it or not, all right? Because of course you like it, but whether you know it or not, you are in a rich life. But the fulfillment with the 9 of Cups in the reverse necessarily is making you feel like it's not there. But you need to jump into that wisdom of knowing and really analyzing and understanding as you submit to the process of why you're so rich, and really jump into Jupiter energy. Really expand on what you're doing, all right? Really expand on what you're doing. Let's get a flex card. All right, flex card. All right, I love these. These are my cards right here. These are my cards. All right, so we got play 3. We're going to get 3 flux cards. I love this deck. I love these cards. All right, so we got baked goods. So go ahead and indulge in some donuts, some brownies, some cookies, some pies, or whatever, you know. Oops, dropping cards all day. We got scrambled keepers, all right? So whatever holds things into place, go ahead, shake things up a little bit. That's what I say. Then we got no hand. It says 3 is the limit, all right? So I'm not really sure what that is. I think I'm going to take that out the deck, or I'm going to find a reason for that. And love, all right? So there's definitely love coming. If you're already in a relationship, the love is going to bond deeper, all right? If there's something going on, trust me, the love is going to get stronger. There's going to be better commitments. There's going to be understanding, and mutual understanding is indefinite, all right? So just letting you know that. And last but not least, a vocabulary card, because my vocabulary is horrifying. And so I'm helping myself, and hopefully it can help you, you know? Let's get a vocabulary card. Let's do it, baby. All right, so we got erasable, or erasable. Oh my God! See my vocabulary. 3rd grade graduate. I'm trying to tell you. All right, so that's the definition or whatever. If you can see it, it is easily made angry. All right, so you might be dealing. Your energy might be like, you might be feeling like you're easily made angry. So just be aware of that, you know what I mean? Simply being aware of that will change the game. this is your weekly. Thank you for choosing Free Spirit Tarot for your daily timeless reading. If it resonates, like the video. If it resonates, subscribe. If it resonates, hit the bell to be notified for more videos I do here in the future. And until next time, guys, I will catch you on the next reading. Also, thank you for your donations. I hardly get any, but I do get some donations, so I would like to say thank you. If you'd like to donate my life path number, which is 8, you can donate 888 in the description below via Cash App or PayPal. I would highly appreciate it. And until next time, I'll catch you later.